New Year, everybody! Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Natalie Nadeen here. If you're a first-time visitor, hey boo hey, welcome to my channel. It's your girl Natalie Nadeen. Make sure by the end of this video you hit that like button, that share button, that subscribe button, and if you like me all that much, hit me up on social media. All the information is down below in the description box. Now, as you can see, your girl's back. She ready like Tiffany Haddish, honey. January 1st, 2020, and we coming out strong. So for today's video, I decided, well, not decided, kind of got the idea from my girl T. Hey T! Kind of got the idea from her in the sense that, you know, I want to make a vision board, kind of want to talk about 2020, the things I want to manifest for the new year, for the new decade, because I am that cheesy bitch. And I'm like, you know what? T, you right. Let's actually make a whole video out of this. I'm not going to really show you how to make a vision board. It's self-explanatory. But I will show you what's on mine, what I'm manifesting for the new year, for the new decade. And also kind of want to talk to you guys about 2019 and all the changes I went through. You know, definitely a lot of wins, some losses, but those losses are always for a reason. Losses to lessons. So before we get into the whole vision board mess of it all, because I really don't want these pictures flying off my table, I want to kind of talk about 2019 real quick, in the sense that for me, 2019 was that year. 2019, your girl graduated. What on? Like an honors degree program, honey. I went to York, graduated, I majored in communications, I minored in French. I feel like, you know, me kind of doing this with y'all is kind of using my degree. Its purpose. Communications, merci beaucoup, je suis seppi. Right? Okay. Okay, I'm a little extra right now. Tone it down. So pretty much for 2019, your girl graduated after 5 years. It was long, but so worth it. So after walking across that stage, seeing my mom, my dad, brother, cousin, my bestie in the crowd, and like, you know, just feeling that proud moment, like you did it. Those long nights, those long days, assignments, sometimes you went through those periods of self-doubt, sometimes you did all-nighters, sometimes you just went through, is this even for me? And the fact that I actually made it through and your girl slayed while doing it, trust, biggest accomplishment of the year. I think also another accomplishment for me was a lot of self-growth, and I actually didn't realize that until towards the end of the year, where I feel like my self-confidence went up. You know, respect, like self-respect, self-worth, knowing what I want out of life and going for it. So I also got, you know, my first full-time job right after graduating. I was able to kind of accept myself more for who I am. Like, in a sense, I feel like in the past you would have, you would have people, but you would see people and you'd be like, well, why can't I look like them? Why can't my life be like them? And I think I kind of reached that point last year where I'm like, shoot, this is my life. I can control it. I can make the changes that I want to make. I can eliminate what I need to eliminate, add what I need to add, plus, subtract, multiply, divide, bed mass. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can do this. So for me personally, I feel like 2019 was that year of just self-growth, self-confidence, self-love. And honestly, honey, I'm stepping into 2019 like that meme where you see the girl stepping on step like, what? Yes, I am she is me. So yeah, 2019 definitely brought on that. Brought on a lot of adventures, brought on a lot of new people. Also, for 2019, as great as it was, I feel like also kind of had its downfalls. I lost some friends along the way. And I don't know if they would ever watch this video, but if you do, love y'all. Happy New Year. I wish you guys all the best for the futures, your future endeavors. You know, I'm a love from afar. But I wish no harm, no malice. I ain't holding no grudge against nobody. It is what it is. Sometimes God takes people out of your life for a reason. Sometimes he adds them back. Sometimes he may add new people. Everything happens for a reason. Seasons and reasons, all part of self-growth and self-love, self-acceptance. You never grow staying in one place, right? So yeah, so I feel like those are kind of like my biggest loss of the year. I feel like also this year too, getting tired with like other side of family. Getting back on the YouTube game. Photography started boosting a little bit for me. If you don't know, I like to do photography on the side. So if you're in the GTA, hit up your girl. Yeah. Pretty much just finding my niche, finding my window, finding my tribe. That has been 2019 for me. And I feel like after experiencing that, going into 2020 now, it's going to be like, okay, you kind of had that stepping stone, but now it's time to take that leap. Take that full step into what you actually want and what you deserve. Like, we're not settling in 2020. So if it ain't right, cut it, leave it. Thank you, next Ariana Grande, that shit. Okay? That's how I feel about 2020. For my vision board, I always say, oh, I'm gonna do this every year, and then I flop because your girl gets lazy, she gets tired, she procrastinates, and it's like, oh, well, this is already over with. So this year, or last year, I told myself I'm actually making this vision board. School is done, so I can't use school as a distraction to actually go after what I want. So I said this year we are making a vision board. We are going to visualize what we want, not only for the year 2020, but for the next decade ahead. So I decided I'm actually going to print, I'm going to cut, like I'm gonna make this an after school art attack project. So really decided to get my Bristol board from the dollar store, Dollarama, shout outs to them. Got my little metallic marker over here. Ooh, let me be like a beauty MUA. Yes. Okay. Yeah. So I got my Bristol board, I got my marker. I printed out a whole heap of pictures. You guys can kind of see. Not trying to drop it though. And yeah, I'm just going to go through the pictures with you guys, show you guys what it is that I want for the new year. In a sense, it's one thing to keep it in your head, it's one thing to keep it on your phone. But when you can see the pictures, when you can read the words, when you can see the physicality of it all, it kind of makes you want to step up your game even more. It pushes you and reminds you. Like, I'm not going to just make this and leave it in the back of my closet, leave it under my bed for it to collect dust. Like, that's not what we're going to do. I'm actually going to have this. Also going to keep a picture of it on my phone. But I want to have this up in my room. So every morning when I wake up, every night before I go to bed, I see this, I visualize it, I pray for it, I ask the universe, I ask God for it, because these are the things that I feel are important to me, make me who I am, define me as an individual. And I'm like, if these are the things I want, these are the things I'm going to work for, these are the things I'm going to go after. So pretty much on my vision board, top center, I wrote Natalie's 2020 vision board. And then, you know, a little scripture because we're still spiritual or whatever. I can do all things through Christ, which strengthens me. Philippians 4, verse 13. Yes, honey, yes. She knows her Bible. So, pretty much, to start off, I think, I have so much. Oh my God. Child, this one twist just keeps falling in my face. So pretty much I'll show you guys what I got going on. So definitely something I want to manifest in the new year is finally working on fully getting my full license and hopefully getting a car. It does not have to be in the year 2020, but definitely has to be at some point within the 20s. Like, girl can't do this bus life no more. No, like, it's getting cold, standing up in the bus shelter, timing the bus every minute. Like, I don't got that kind of time. So that's definitely one of my top priorities this year, this decade. So I'm just going to kind of glue that down real quick. Like, girl wants to be a full-out driver. Next thing on my list, and I actually started saving for this, is getting myself a new laptop. I don't know if you guys can see the picture or whatever. But getting myself a new laptop. I want to kind of get a MacBook. Yes. Hopefully a pink one because that's just so cute. Like, matching. But yeah, I would definitely want to save to get a new laptop. I've had the same laptop all 5 years of school. It did its job, it did its due, but I kind of want something that's, you know, lighter, portable. Something that I can teach myself new techniques with, more up to date. So I actually kind of started a whole little savings plan for myself. kind of like courtesy of my sister and my mom. Hopefully I can get it by summer, if not by the end of the year, but child, I'm aiming for summer. At least give me like 6 months. These Apple products are expensive. And mind you, I'm making this vision board. Like, it doesn't have to be super neat. Not everything has to be perfectly in place. Like, make it look like a cool, cute little collage. Manifest. I can't sing, so I'm sorry. Felt like another thing I kind of want for myself this year is a job in the field. Like I said, I did get a nice, cool, full-time job. Definitely love what I do. Pays the bills. However, I'm like, we did go to school for about 5 years and spend a good couple G's, honey. So definitely for this year, I want to manifest getting a job in my field. Congratulations, bitch. Got a new job. Manifest that in the new year. Work towards the goal. Next thing I feel like for the new year, I feel like healthy, loving relationship. Because I feel like now school's done, I can't really use school as an excuse not to date. So this doesn't have to happen in the year 2020, but hopefully within the next decade. If not, I feel like I'm just gonna become that rich auntie that has like her dogs and, you know, bring your kids to me for like the maximum of 48 hours. I'll hype them up on sugar and send them back home. So that is plan B if plan A doesn't work out. I know I have friends and siblings watching this being like, if you feed our kids sugar, they're staying at your place for minimum 72 hours. That's your problem. I had one friend tell me that. She says anyhow she sends her kids to me and I hype them up on sugar, she's sending them back to my door just for them to beat on it and annoy the heck out of me. Said, oh, so that's the game you want to play. True. Okay, next on the list. Oh my gosh. I'm just gluing everywhere, so hopefully this turns out neatly in the end. Manifest spending more time and finding people who fit, in a sense, my tribe. Finding and hanging around with true friends. Like I got 2 of my girlies up here. Shout outs to my girl Tamia. Shout outs to Tanisha. I've seen both of them on my channel before. Shout out to my other beautiful, beautiful sisters that I love so much. But yeah, pretty much spending time with friends, finding that tribe. Even if it's finding new people who just understand you and want the same things that you want in life and want to pretty much go down the same direction. So definitely looking for that in the new year, in the new decade. Like I said, 2019, lost some. And understand though, every loss is for a reason, for a lesson. God sometimes takes people out your life. You don't understand why in the moment, but you see why later on. Kind of one of those things. And even that, like the loss of the friends I lost this year, it hurt. I'm not gonna lie, it hurt. Because these are people you talk to all the time and you think, I found my peoples, and then something happens, miscommunication, or whatever the case may be, and then it just goes out the door, goes left, gone with the wind, as if you never had a friendship to begin with. But child, it is what it is. We grown, we adults. I feel like next thing on my list, and understand, I know it might not happen like this year, but it will happen. And I will post it, and I will vlog it, and understand, everybody will be like, her dreams finally came true. She done met the bitch. Yes, girl, go live your best life. I am telling myself, it might not be this year. In the next 10 years, those best believe I am meeting the Janet Jackson. Okay, I'm putting this on my vision board. Because I've said this since I was a child, and I'm determined to make this happen one way or another. I will meet Janet. Okay? Hey, Janet. Hey, Queen. Understand, anyone who doesn't know me, because people who know me know this already. I've been a fan of this woman since I was like 3 years old. I've seen all her movies, interviews, live performances, like on YouTube. Seen her 3 times in concert. Have her albums, have the records, have the magazines. I'm like, child, I need to meet this woman while she's still in show business before she goes back into hiding. Like, manifesting, your girl will meet Janet. Point blank, period. Don't deny me. So I'm just gonna glue her down. Like, she is just that girl. Something else I feel like I definitely want to do for 2020, not only all in 1 year, but for the decade itself. Like I said, we're being cheesy then. This is for the decade. Like, it's not just for the year. We need to travel. Like, your girl needs to, 1, leave Toronto again. 2, travel somewhere actually other than Jamaica. Oh my god, I dropped a picture. Oh my god. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. I have a couple places in mind. Like, for me, definitely want to visit England. Definitely trying to hit up Montreal, the MTL. Child, please. Yes, I'm going back to Jamaica again. Oof, let's not doubt that. Go to France, Paris, New York. Like, there's just a lot of places in general where I want to go. But those are definitely, like, in a sense, what was that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Yeah. That's at least my top 5 for the year, for the decade that I want to go to. Just because those are always places I've always had in mind, just had a fascination with how beautiful it was. So I'm just like, yeah, we're definitely going. Yes. Yeah, definitely part of the goal is to travel, kind of see the world more. Next thing on my list, yes, your girl finally learned. I am determined. And this year, 2020, hopefully next week, because my sister said she's going to start teaching me. Because I don't think my mom has the patience to. But definitely next on my list, your girl's going to learn how to cook. Once and for all. Don't judge me. I said this year because, you know, if I ever decide to move out, if my mother decides she's just going to stop cooking or move far away, I'm pretty much going to starve. Pretty much, if you want to, I don't know, probably keep a man, probably should try to learn how to cook. I don't know. That's what they say. No. My goal has always been to hopefully just find a man who can cook for me. But slim pickings right now. So, until that happens, your girl's going to learn to cook for herself. And I feel like probably the best way to do that is to just cook my favorites. You know, local Jamaican jerk chicken, fried chicken, stew peas, pasta, lasagna. Like, your girl's gonna learn how to cook, okay? Have faith in me, y'all. Have faith. Like George Michael, have faith. Next thing on my list, this is more of like a personal thing, but definitely it's like getting close again with family, getting closer. And that goes for like both mom and dad side of the family. Definitely already close with like my mom's side, but definitely get closer, you know, with my dad's side. Like for my mom, I am an only child. But on my dad's side, I actually have like 5 other siblings. I have 4 nieces. And it's like, okay, boo-boo. I'm gonna work in the new year to bring our relationship closer with the siblings, with the fam, with just everybody. Like, this represents one side of family, the picture, but it represents the idea in general that I definitely just want to be closer to family, because at the end of the day, that's who's going to be there for you. That's who got you. There's never like questions or second guessing that. Part of my vision board is I put a lot of quotes on there, something to kind of motivate me. So I have this one that's in French. Vous êtes votre seule limite. Vous êtes votre seule limite. Ooh, I'm rolling my R's. Vous êtes votre seule limite. So you are your only limit, which is very true. At the end of the day, people can say things, stuff can get in your way, but it's up to you to fight through those battles, up to you to do what you gotta do. So you are your only limit. Definitely want to get back into YouTube. At least, like, you know, hopefully like a video a week for y'all minimum. Like, I'm not gonna go big like 5 days a week, 3 days a week. No, bitch. At least 1 day a week. Let's work on that. Trying to bring back girl chat. Let me see if we can get back Carmela for you guys. Want to vlog some more. I don't know if you can see that. Definitely want to vlog some more. So I said that's something I definitely just want to get back into for the new year. Because that's something that I feel like genuinely makes me happy. Okay. So now we kind of got like half the vision board glued down. I'm going to show you guys the final product when it's all done. Another quote that I found that I really loved off of Pinterest. Just be who God made you to be. And I find this to be very important, very crucial, because at the end of the day, especially with the age of social media that we're living in, a lot of people try to emulate and try to be like what they see online, not be who, in a sense, they were made to be, not be themselves. So definitely that's something where I'm posting this to kind of just keep myself grounded, stay humble. It's like, just be you. The right people will love and accept you for who you are. Like you, that's definitely something you don't have to worry about. So, hear me out. I canceled my gym membership. Someone's going to be very proud of me when they hear that. However, I usually go to the gym with one of my girls. Hey, Arissa. So that's why I pretty much canceled mine, because I'm like, if I'm always traveling with her, like, why am I paying? So, we are putting up pictures of Mel B and Janet, of course, because I'm like, my goal is to have like a Janet Mel B body. And I know we just talked about the quote, just be who God made you to be, but honey, I believe God made me to have a beautiful body. Like, I used to be so active from like elementary school all the way through high school. Once I started university, I stopped playing sports. I stopped being active. I got lazy. Like, I really could have had that six-pack if I wanted to. So, my goal for the new year is to work out. I'm gonna get her six-pack, get her badonkadonk. Right? That's the goals. That's the goals. Honey, don't let Janet in the baggy clothes fool you. Oh, she got body under them clothes. I'm actually surprised I was able to find a glue stick in my desk. I don't know, can't tell you the last time I used that. Another thing that I want to work on is Unapologetically Her, which for me is kind of like a movement, society, a group of people that I kind of just came up with. So like about 2 years ago, dealt with people, whether it's friends, guys, society in general, who make women have to feel like they have to apologize for being them, for being outside of the norm, doing things that they probably wouldn't normally do, blah blah blah, rete, you get the picture. So I kind of started an Instagram account, maybe a YouTube channel, also have a Twitter, I'll leave the links down below, where I just post motivational things to get females moving. Something that reminds you to be unapologetically you. Don't apologize for who you are. Don't feel like you have to feel sorry and submit yourself to the likelihood or the image that someone else has for you. Be you, be unapologetically you. Own who you are. And girl, flaunt that shit. The hell? This is the year of the female. This is the year of us being confident in ourselves and not letting anyone tell us otherwise. Another thing that I definitely want to get into for the new year was to definitely step up my photography. So whether it's editing, clients, techniques, just I want to definitely put more effort and more focus into photography this year, because that's something that truly makes me happy. I just love the expressions on people's face when I take their picture, when they tell me how much they love it. It's a really good feeling. Nadeen White Photography, follow me on Instagram. It's also a website where my pictures appear. You can see my services. And this is only if you're in the GTA. If you're not, I can't help you. Before I glue that down, I'm just gluing another quote that says, "You didn't come this far to only come this far." So that's another one of those quotes that I'm kind of just using to push me forward. So yeah, I kind of want to make sure as well in terms of photography. I usually focus on like portraits, but do more events, do more things that are like family based photography. I find that a lot of fun as well. Another thing I feel like I want to manifest for the new year is definitely reading more, less screen time. Like, I have so many books, you guys, that I've started and haven't finished. Or I've just bought and haven't even cracked it open, but I bought them just to buy them. So definitely, like, I'm posting a screenshot of a Snapchat I took because I started reading A Song for You from Robin Crawford. Her book based on her and Whitney Houston. By the way, amazing. Don't let people tell you otherwise. Go out and buy it for yourself. Tell me what you think. But yeah, definitely want to start reading more. And writing again. I used to love writing as a kid. Not for homework, but for fun. So I definitely want to get into that more. So I think that's another thing I'm going to do for the new year. I might cut my streaming services and kind of just pick up a book, pick up a journal, start writing. Like, I definitely want to get back into that. Along with Unapologetically Her, I had started a podcast titled Unapologetically Her as well. So for the new year, I definitely want to get in on that again. Maybe get my own recording equipment so I don't have to travel, nor, you know, be basic and do it on my phone. Got another quote. It was a 3-piece quote, and I decided to just cut it up. So, I think I lost one. Her mind is strong. Her soul is fierce. Her heart is brave. So, definitely, again, I'm one of those cheesy females who, like, I love my motivational quotes. Kind of gives me that strength, that purpose, that drive. So, I'm like, we're definitely just going to slide that on in there. Oh, this actually filled up better than I thought it would. Yes. I didn't post New York nowhere. Gotta get New York up in the scenes. In New York, concrete jungle where dreams are made of. Not a singer. Don't judge me. Her mind is strong. Yes, it is. So, pretty much, we have it. Make sure, like, secure everything afterwards. But this is the vision board for 2020. So I kind of just have everything going on, whether it's to me and Janet Jackson, learning to cook, drive, getting a laptop, getting back into photography, spending more time with family, knowing my tribe, having, like, you know, a better relationship with my friends, inspirational quotes, YouTube, Unapologetically Her, getting that gym body, reading more. Just, these are the things that I want to manifest into the new year, into this new decade. These are the things that mean the most to me and will make me the person that I want to be. Whew, getting all emotional and stuffy. Oh my God. It will make me the person that I want to be, make me that unique individual, make me me. So thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoy. Leave a comment in the comment section down below telling me what you want for the new year, what's your resolution, whether it's for 2020, for the decade, whether it's some of the things you hope to manifest. Share this video with a friend, with a friend, with a friend, with a friend, with a friend. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Much love, peace, and Happy New Year. Bye.